Hi ladies, it's Elisa and I am here for an update on how my frozen embryo transfer is going. More specifically, the results. And as you guys can probably tell by my smiling face, it was positive. So I'm pregnant with baby number 2. So we are really, really excited. Like, we were over the moon. But I'm actually going to backtrack. So we, my clinic does betas on the 8-day past transfer and 10 days past transfer. And that's actually a lot sooner than a lot of other people that I've seen on YouTube get their results. So the first beta was on a Saturday, and honestly, this transfer, you guys can probably tell from my last video and even all my videos leading up to this, really, this transfer felt very, very different from my last transfers. We're in a different place. We already have a son. There wasn't, it was just different. It was so different the second time around. And with what happened during my first pregnancy with Sawyer, how it was just chaos for anybody new. It was just, from 12 weeks, I got 7 weeks of pure bliss of being happiness, and then at 12 weeks everything just went crazy. There was, we might lose him, we're not going to lose him, we might lose him again, we're not going to lose him. Is he going to actually make it through labor? Is he going to make it through the NICU stay? I mean, is he going to make it through heart surgery? So it's just, we've been on a journey. And so with this transfer, it was so different. There was just so much more fear. With Sawyer, we were over the moon when we found out that we were pregnant. We didn't test before. We did not pee on a stick. We just were so excited, and there was nothing but joy. I mean, I had this loose fear of, well, if something happens, at least I got to be pregnant, blah blah blah. But then this time I'm like, we almost did lose him, and it wasn't blah blah blah. It was awful. It was terrifying and scary. And so this time going into it, there was just so much more fear about, what if it doesn't work? What if it does work? And what if we get these same scary results we did with Sawyer? And what if but if I was driving myself crazy? And I wasn't like that with Sawyer. I was like, we're just gonna wait for the doctor and wait for our beta tests, and we're just gonna wait, and the doctor knows best. And this time I'm like, no, I'm going crazy. I'm literally going crazy. It's all I can think about. What if it didn't work? I'm freaking out. I was just freaking out. So, and coming back to the story. So on that Saturday, it was 8 days past transfer. I went and got my blood work done. We had a family event. I went to that, just fine. But that Friday beforehand was a very, very bad day. There was tears. I was like, it didn't work. I'm not pregnant. There's no way. I don't know what I feel, and everything. So Brian's like, just get a test. Let's just test, because, and we were going to take it with a grain of salt. If it's positive, then yay, that's great. We'll wait for the beta numbers to be super excited to make sure that they're rising like they should. But if it's negative, then it's not that, at least we know. But, that could be wrong too. You don't know what your beta level is, if it is a true negative. So it was more just almost to prepare ourselves, and I was never one to want to do that. I want to know medical facts that I am pregnant. But we did pee on a test, and it was so funny because I was like, well, I've peed in the cup, but I can't do it. I can't dip it. There's no way. And Brian's like, I'll do it. And so he goes into our bathroom, and he goes in there and he dips it. And I walk around the corner, and it's still sitting in the cup. I'm like, no. It's only supposed to be in there for 5 seconds. He's like, I just put it in there. I was like, well, take it out. And so he takes it, and then we couldn't find the cap. So I'm like digging through the garbage looking for the stupid cap, and he's still sitting over it, like with the test like right next to him, like hovering on the counter. And I'm like, you're not supposed to look at it. You're supposed to not look at it until after 3 minutes. And he's like, well, I'm looking at it now. And I'm like, so I leave our bathroom and I'm panicking. We found the stupid cap and I'm like, what does it say? No, I don't want to know what it says. You're not supposed to look at it for 3 minutes. He's all, well, what's positive again? I was like, if there's 2 lines, it's positive. If there's only 1 line, then that means it's negative. So, well, there's already 2 lines. And it'll only have been like 30 seconds. I'm like, I don't believe you. What? Let me see. So shove him out of the way. And needless to say, here, let me show you guys. See, this is the, their tester line that always shows up. And then this dark little line. Or, no, maybe it was this line. Not pregnant. No, yeah. So this little thin line, this faint line, that was my positive pregnancy test here. Oh, that's not going to focus, but you guys get it. So that was 8 days. And then I felt better. That was at night. That was with an evening urine. And I was like, okay, well, it's faint. This is good. That means there's something happening in there. It didn't just completely fail. Were the good positive vibes. And so Sunday goes along and I'm like, okay, it's fine. It's fine. They're going to call me. It's fine. Monday they're going to call me. It's going to be Monday I'm going to get we're going to get another blood test and it's fine. I'm probably pregnant. I'm starting to feel gross. It's good. So, pregnancy tests come with 2 packs. So, after Brian had already gone to work, I was like, so I peed in another cup and dipped the next one, and then this one came up. And so this line is even darker than the 8 days past. So that was 10 days past transfer. And then they called me, and turns out that my beta on 8 days past transfer was a 54. So my pregnancy with Sawyer, it was a straight 50. So 54 is good. That's what they want to see at 8 days past transfer. And then it did more than double. It was... well, see, now I don't even remember. 864 or 164 on 10 days past transfer. So it had more than doubled. They were really happy with those numbers. They were really happy with how it looked. So they were like, you're pregnant. And they left me a voicemail. And me and Brian listened to it when we got home. And he's like, I knew you were pregnant. And I was like, well, we took the test. He's all, no, I knew before then. He's all, I knew you were pregnant. So we went to Cold Stone and you said the ice cream tasted weird and you only took 2 bites and then you threw the rest away. You don't do that. So I knew you were pregnant. And I was like, I was going back over the past just like 5 days and I started to like not feel as good and start not wanting anything, and I'm still really swollen and none of my pants button already. Yeah. And then we have the 3rd and final beta. So I had to call the clinic back and schedule my prenatal ultrasound, and they told me when the ultrasound would be and when to go get my last beta. So that's coming up here soon within a couple days, but it was going to be 10 days between the transfer. Between my last beta and my next beta. And I was like, oh no, that's not going to work. So because I started going crazy again, I went and took another one. So this time, the tester line that says, okay, this is always there, is really faint, and the pregnancy line is super, super dark. So that's 17 day past. So being that that's way, way darker and brighter than the 10 days past, that's not medical proof, but it makes me feel better about that. I thought that it would provide me some relief, and it really didn't. I mean, it did a little, but with this transfer, with Sawyer's, it was just pure joy until 12 weeks pregnant. And then this pregnancy is pure terror most of the time. I am just waiting for that second shoe to drop and something bad to go wrong and them to call and say, well, your numbers are rising, but they're not rising like they should, and we want you to take another beta or something. I'm just terrified. So I know there are a lot of you guys out there that suffered with this stress when in your early pregnancy, and it's just new to me because I wasn't there my last pregnancy. It was just joy. That's all I was feeling. And this pregnancy is just a lot of fear. I'm trying not to let it destroy my joy, but I don't know if you can tell, I've already cried once today. Because I'm just scared. I'm just scared that this gift will be taken away from us. So, the great news is that I am pregnant. Things seem to be progressing very well. Today I'm currently considered 5 weeks. I don't get another beta until up in this next coming week, and then we already have my ultrasound scheduled. So yeah, it's just crazy. I want to be just blissfully ignorant of everything that could go wrong, and I want to just hope that everything in this pregnancy goes fine and smooth, but there are no guarantees in life. So I'm trying to be positive because we are so happy, and we're so excited, and the girls were so excited. We've told just immediate family that knew that we were doing the transfer. My dad got a little shocked, though, because he did not know that we were doing the transfer. So I called him and said I was pregnant. He was like, what? You know, especially because he's trying to be practical, and, you know, Sawyer's only 1. So, yeah, but I'm pregnant, and things, according to today's pregnancy test, look like they're still progressing, and that my little bean in there is still growing. We have affectionately named this new baby Groot, because he's adorable, and or she, whomever. We did only transfer 1 blast, and going by my beta numbers, I really think that there's probably still only 1, unless we magically got identical twins. They do run in my family, twins do, so it's possible. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and update you guys. But I'm sorry my videos have been delayed. It's been fear again. That's why I was nervous about telling people, and nervous about telling even you guys, because I know that there are a few of you guys that are religious watchers, and you comment on all my videos, and it means so much to me that I have this support. But it's also scary because you're also more people that I have to tell if it doesn't work out. So I am sure you guys understand that pressure. If anybody understands, you guys will. That, you know, you're excited but terrified. So we are excited. We are pregnant and things look like they're going well. But I'm sorry about the delay, and I know that some of you guys have messaged me, and even on Instagram, and like, so how'd that transfer go? You should have your results by now. And I've been completely sucky and not, because I'm terrified to say yes, it worked. So just the fear is very real, this pregnancy. Joy, but fear. I don't know if there will be a point in this pregnancy that I am scot-free and I feel nothing but joy because of the way last pregnancy went, but I'm going to really try not to let this fear rob me of my joy. And until we get my next beta results, I'm so sorry for keeping you guys in the dark, and I will not be doing it anymore, because I'm not going to let fear rule me and this experience. So I really love you guys, and I will be talking to all of you very soon. Bye.